weekly look back and market recap to work out some trends and where we're looking at Top Shot heading. So you'll notice here, if we look back just prior to the start of the week, we had the collector score announcement changes announced. So sharp peak on the 10th through to the 11th, where we peaked out at $3.4 million in sales and a total transactions of 161,000 transactions. So that's an average of just over $20, maybe $22 per transaction. Then we had a bit of a decline off, and you'll notice that on the 20th we had a total of 33,661 transactions with a market spend of $3.98 million. So that's an average of around $41.50 per transaction or moment actually purchased. So if you're having a look through and you want to work out how to work this out, it's pretty straightforward. The bar graph is the total amount of transactions, and the line graph is the total amount of market spend. Another quick note, Evaluate Market, if you're on Twitter, jump on their Twitter page, and they're actually doing a giveaway for Father's Day today as well. I think it's 3 moments, so I haven't entered myself, obviously. But for all my subscribers, make sure that you jump on and have a look. This will just give you a little bit of further information in regards to the market cap. So you can just condense it obviously down to 1 day, or you can go through all time. So currently we're currently sitting at around $619 million. It did peak as high as 690, was it? Yeah. $673 million in regards to market spend. Then we can just pop over to some another tool that we've got right here, okay, which is CryptoSlam. So CryptoSlam will actually break down that market cap, and you can actually see what series each series actually has in regards to its market cap and the total amount of NFTs that are actually out on the market, so you can work out the value, etc. Clearly, the more limited edition moments will have a high market cap because of the rareness of them, and clearly a lower amount of NFTs. It also shows all the latest sales. Okay, so you can see. Clearly I haven't updated that, but if you refresh, then that will come up with the latest sales that are happening in the marketplace. It also talks about breaking down the total series, so not just obviously whether it's base or common, but also breaks into your rare legendary moments as well across the 2021 season, 1920 season as well. This might have been a bit of a test in the market. So I'm not sure why that's on there, but I can do a little bit further research. If anyone's interested, let me know. Also breaks down, really exciting to see how you can actually break down specific players. So their total market cap and compared to moments. So you can actually click through onto this, and what that will do is that will actually bring up further information in regards to the player, etc. So it takes a little bit of work, there's a lot of data, and again we're in Australia, so it is a little bit slower, but here we go, it'll be coming up any second. Okay, so you can actually see their lifetime value. So the Greek Freak Giannis, clearly closer to March time, a lot more valuable, has drifted off a little bit, but if we look at the start of the week, they knocked the Nets out in the finals, and that coincided with a sharp improvement in regards to his total value. So went up from about 13 million through to 17 million there as well. So it also has a breakdown, just some extra information here, the highs, the lows, the 7-day high and low, and then goes through all time there as well. So that just gives a little bit further information, which is just a great tool that you may not have picked up. And then we can go through, and this will just give us more information when we load back up here as well. There we go. All right. There we go. So that's the total market cap, player market cap, etc. Top buys over the last 3 days, so most active people in the market. Really interesting one here. Mr. T spent a total of $31,000 but only purchased 4 moments, so that's That's pretty interesting. Top sellers, you can see what the big boys are doing. So obviously some of the bigger accounts here, obviously looking at selling off some of their moments and taking some profits off, and that'll be part of the reason why the market has dropped back off. You'll notice if you have a look at your moment ranks account or your live token value, then that'll actually show that as well. So we've got some more information here, which is basically the latest minted players. So you can come through here and it just shows you all the latest mints that have actually been taken and how many of them. Live marketplace, so this is where you're looking at all the latest items that have actually been listed on marketplace as well. Ownership rankings, so this is basically what we're looking at here is the account value. So you've got Whale Vault number 1, Elxo, number 3, Dingaling, number 4, and obviously NBA Top Shot total is up in first place. So also a bit of an update on withdrawals. So there was 33,596 people granted withdrawal access. That brings us up to a total of 286,000 currently as well. What else have we got there? So a little bit more information. We'll just jump over here. Now this is taken off Jake and Bake's notes. So thank you very much, Jake and Bake, who he goes through the Discord and listens to the office hours. So a little bit of information on the collector score. They obviously want it to be around 7,500, so only 25% of the people who actually qualify would look at getting a pack. So they are looking at doing some interesting things in the future. So they have a 1Q for the higher collector scores with a higher chance of receiving a pack in the drop. Also another queue with the medium collector score, and then one where I suppose a lot more people will qualify, but you have a lower percentage of actually receiving an opportunity to get a pack. Collector score requirement for the Friday rare playoff drop is not announced as yet. They're not going to add collector scores to badges currently because it's going to get a little bit confusing. So rare conference finals packs will be mid-July, and legendary finals packs will be dropped off in early August. And then I'll let you have a read through the majority of the other items. So a lot of them aren't too important, except for they did state that they have big things planned for the off season, and that Series 3 is probably not going to start until the start of the next season. So the upcoming series will be TBA, so they haven't actually announced what that series is actually going to be, but it won't be the Series 3 pack. And that's about it for me. Currently. So if you have any questions or queries, hopefully this was valuable for you. You picked up some further information in regards to what's been happening over the last week or so. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and hit me up on Twitter if you have any further questions. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you.